Imagine if doctors could treat diseases with the precision of a sniper instead of a shotgun approach we've been using for decades. No more blasting the entire body with harsh drugs, but instead sending in microscopic soldiers that march directly into the problem and fix it. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, welcome to the reality of nanotechnology in medicine, the tiny revolution that's rewriting the story of healthcare. Nanotechnology are so small, 100 to 10,000 times smaller than a human cell, that trying to see them is like trying to spot a single grain of sand from a plane. But don't let the size fool you. These tiny powerhouses are offering solutions in areas we've struggled with for years: targeted therapy, early detection, regenerative healing. They're like special forces of medicine, precise, efficient, and often invisible. And today we'll walk through how nanomedicine is changing the way we fight disease, heal the body, and imagine the future of healthcare. Let's start with the idea of precision. Traditional chemotherapy is like carpet bombing the body. Sure, it hits the cancer, but it also leaves devastation everywhere else. Nanocarriers like liposomes and dendrimers, on the other hand, act like guided missiles. They carry drugs straight to the disease cell and drop the payload without harming nearby healthy tissues. Take Doxil, a liposomal doxorubicin. It revolutionized cancer treatment by reducing toxicity while boosting effectiveness. Think of it as upgrading from a wild water hose to a surgical laser beam. Here's another big win: drug resistance. Cancer cells are like clever criminals. Just when you think you've cornered them, they find a secret escape tunnel. Nanoparticles can block those escape routes, bypassing drug pumps, overcoming faulty pathways, and basically outsmarting cancer at its own game. And with AI designing smarter nanoparticles, the treatment becomes more personalized, like having a lockpick custom made for each patient's cancer. Imagine if your body could whisper to doctors long before symptoms appear. That's what nanosensors do. They detect diseases at molecular levels that traditional methods miss. Gold nanoparticles, for instance, act like hypersensitive detectives that can spot cancer biomarkers at ultra low concentration. Combine them with imaging tech like MRI, and you've got real time monitoring. And then there are thermostatic nanoparticles, two in one agents that diagnose and treat at the same time. It's like having a security system that not only detects the intruder but also locks the door and calls the police. Nanotechnology isn't just about fighting diseases, it's also about healing and rebuilding. Nanofibers and scaffolds mimic the body's natural tissues, creating the perfect environment for cells to grow. Think of them as tiny 3D printed blueprints for bones, skin, and even nerve repair. For patients with degenerative diseases or traumatic injuries, this could mean not just survival, but restoration, like patching a hole in a ship so it sails again instead of sinking. This isn't just theory, it's already happening. Abraxane, a nanoparticle bound paclitaxel, is improving cancer treatment by targeting tumors more effectively and with fewer side effects. The National Cancer Institute, FDA, and NIST are working together to accelerate the safe rollout of such treatments. These aren't lab experiments anymore, they're in hospitals, saving lives right now. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. The body's immune system sometimes rejects nanoparticles, and validating long term safety is still a challenge. But with AI driven design and biometric strategies, basically copying nature's blueprint, we're getting closer to fully personalized, minimally invasive treatment with real time feedback. The vision: medicine that adapts to you in real time, not the other way around. So let's step back. Before nanomedicine, treatments were blunt, side effects were heavy, and diagnosis came too late. But with nanotechnology, we're moving into a new era: early detection, precise targeting, and regenerative healing. It's like switching from using a hammer for every job to having a Swiss Army knife that adjusts to every situation. The revolution isn't just about curing the disease, it's about restoring quality of life, making treatments safer, and giving hope where there was none. Now that's a future worth aiming for. Here's the thought I want to leave you with. The future of medicine may not lie in bigger hospitals, stronger drugs, or fancier medicines, but in the smallest building blocks we can't even see. Tiny tools, massive impact. That's nanomedicine, and it's just the beginning.